Hi there folks, today we're checking out the ToLuLu 4K webcam. Let's do this. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Novum Verum. Here I have a 4K webcam by ToLuLu. I was thinking that I needed something that's stationary so I can free up my camera, my actual Fuji camera, so I can take it with me instead of constantly swapping and resetting and whatnot. So I came across this. Supposedly it's 4K, so I'm hoping. Anyways, it just came in this plain brown box with obviously some illustrations. No mention of ToLuLu anywhere on here, and there was no factory seal of any sort whatsoever. There is a bit of damage to the box here. Obviously it's been squished, the corner, during transport or storage. But yeah, it's obviously just a generic product that obviously ToLuLu just slapped their name on. But let's crack her open and check her out. Here we have the lens shield, or privacy shield rather. And here is a mini flexible tripod. That's convenient. That's pretty much it. Just, whoop. Webcam user manual 4K. Alrighty, so just a little manual there. And let's have a look-see. I do appreciate that it's wrapped at least. I wish it was completely sealed. But there you have it. There's a film over this. I like the fact that it actually has this articulation. It can point all the way down, because if I have this, let's say, on my monitor, right? If it was sitting on my monitor, I'd be able to point it all the way down onto my desk if necessary. And obviously it does have a 1/4 inch screw here so that I can install this. Or in my case, what I would actually do is probably have use one of my spare plates, like mounting plates that I can put onto my tripod. Here we just have a sticker with the model name and serial number. That's pretty much it. It's just a basic USB. It's not even, well, it's just plain white, so not too sure whether this is a super fast transfer rate or anything like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and set this up on my computer, and we'll take it for a test drive. Give me a moment, folks. I'll be right back. Thanks.
Alright folks, so I currently have the ToLuLu 4K webcam plugged into my computer. This video and audio is being captured through the ToLuLu 4K webcam. I am using Windows 10 camera app as the software that I'm capturing this video. Yeah, so I've used Windows 10 camera app previously. I've plugged in my Fujifilm X-T200 to it, and it recognizes it as a 4K capable camera, and when I do the resolution drop down menu, it'll actually give me those options at different frames and whatnot. With this particular webcam, it goes only as high as 1440p at 30 frames per second. So this, right now what you're watching is that, and honest to goodness, looking at this, it doesn't even look like it's 1440. What I also discovered is that this is a fixed lens camera, so there's no autofocus or auto adjust to it. I can't even manually focus it some way somehow through software of any kind. So yeah, I've been trying to find like a setting where things are clear, but it's odd that on the perimeter I can get a little bit more clearer images, crisper images. Still not the greatest, but it's slightly better than at the center focal point. And I've tried different distances as well, as you can see. Yeah, it's not the greatest. Even up close, you can see it's very distorted. Yeah. I'm gonna really quick jump into 1080p and see if there's any improvements, so give me 1 second while I change this setting. Thanks guys. Alright, so this is 1080p. I haven't moved anything whatsoever. Yeah. So still the same thing. The resolution seems very pixely. It almost seems like there's like some sort of film over the lens, but there isn't. I even actually peeled off that sticker that was on there during the unboxing, as you saw. But there's actually a cutout for it. Here it is right here. So there's actually a cutout for the lens, so there's absolutely nothing on this lens to interfere with the image, and no matter what I do, the image is poor. So yeah. Anyhow, let's wrap this up. I'll be back in full 4K resolution in just a moment with my postmortem. Thanks guys.
Alright folks, it's postmortem time for the ToLuLu 4K HD webcam. And obviously it's going to be a hard pass. You know, for the better part of an hour I tried to get this to work the way I thought it's supposed to. At first I had it plugged into my regular USB hub over there. I was going to try to do both my camera as well as this webcam to do an unboxing, and you know, so I can split the screen and see the difference in real time, but that wasn't working. So then I plugged it in to my desk. I have a gigabit USB hub that's powered. That was a no-go, and then I tried plugging it directly to my computer, and again I kept on getting the same results. I tried not only the Windows 10 camera app, but I actually downloaded a couple of other apps that were supposedly 4K capable, but in all of that, this thing would not show as a 4K camera. So when I had this one plugged in, the highest resolution I could find was 1440p at 30 frames per second. So I said, okay, all right, fine. It's the best it can do. Let's see what it actually looks like. And as you saw in the video test, it was grainy, it was pixely, it was blurry. Nothing was crisp or clean or clear. I then tried it at 1080p and still the same results. I actually don't see a difference between the two. What I did find odd was that for some reason in the perimeter, things did get a little bit clearer. It's not perfect, but there was some footage that I had taken during my testing that obviously I didn't put into the final video, but you know, I had boxes just behind me on the shelf over there, and they were coming through clear. They were legible, but again, just in the perimeter. So then I thought, okay, well, maybe that's where the focal point is. So I moved myself physically back to that point right beside those products that were showing up just a little bit clearer than the rest. And even then, I myself would not be clear. I tried putting products there and they were still worse than what was in the perimeter, which is so odd. I did realize that obviously this is a fixed lens camera, but for the life of me, I could not find that sweet spot at whatever distance it is supposed to be at where things get clear. So yeah, big fail for this particular product. Obviously, this is again just a generic product that brand wants to name on it. ToLuLu, you guys picked a very poor product to put your name on. Now, the reason why I started looking for a webcam is just I want to free up my Fujifilm camera so that I can actually carry it around with me versus, you know, always having it to move it around and set it up in different places. I want to be able to free it up and make it more mobile. And I thought having a stationary camera, such as a webcam, dedicated to just doing, you know, my unboxings would be a huge time saver. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for something definitely because I do all of my videos in 4K. I need a 4K webcam, so I'm gonna keep on looking. I know, you know, Logitech comes to mind immediately because I know they have a great 4K camera, webcam rather, but I'm sure I can find something. So before I hit that, you know, $200-300 mark, I'm gonna see if I can find a good, adequate and usable 4K webcam. So yeah. Anyhow, as per always, I have more products on the way for review. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks again. Bye for now.